What's up, everybody? I hope you're all doing all right. Hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving and a great weekend after. I got a second to make a video and thought I'd just go ahead and do that. Give you guys a brief little update on what's going on and what I've been doing. So this past week has been pretty hectic. Been my last week in this shop. I've been really worried about moving and not being able to get my range plug and all my other 240 stuff up and running really quickly. Considering that that's imperative to keeping the business running, it's definitely a place for concern. So, of course, without my kiln or my oven, there's no heat treating. And one of my grinders is 240, the new one. And I gotta have both of them, but I can just get by with one, and it's a 120 plug up. So that one can just plug and play into any old outlet. And so can most of all the other machines in here, actually. All of the other machines. I'll be taking my electrical setup for my whole thing. For my whole shop setup. Everything that I'm going to need that I put in this one. So, I have been busting my butt this week trying to prepare for that. And I kind of been looking at things two different ways. I could make a whole bunch of knives or make as much knives as I could, sell them, try and get some income that way. Might cover me for a little bit of time. Or I can bypass the heat treat process for even more blades. Seeing as how we're going to be moving this week, anyway, I went ahead and took every piece of steel that was not complete off of my rack. Every one of them that had, even if it was just one piece cut off of it. They all went to this and they got hacked. So I ended up with 38 knives. I've got 7 mosquitoes. I have 3 wasps, 3 hornets, and this is just ADCRV2 so far. 6 ramblers. Let's see, we got a tradition, 2 adventures, 3 tributes, 4 walkabouts, and 2 first strikes. That's just ADCRV2. And there's that big old pile. And then for Nitro V, I don't know why I went ahead and sprayed that one with dye. And I got this new layout dye. I've been having troubles with layout dyes because I can't seem to keep a supplier. I was using this cheap crap from Toolmates, but it's actually decent. It doesn't burn off. But, of course, can't find it anywhere now. Now, I was religious about the CRC layout dye. Anything made by CRC has been good as far as fluids goes. I used CRC layout dye for years. I would buy it by the case from Fastenal. Well, then they discontinued CRC layout dye. So, wonderful. Well, I started using Dykem, which I have used Dykem in the past. Dykem is the king, of course. But it's damn expensive, so I don't know. 27 or 28 bucks a can versus 15 a can or 13 a can. And they all last the same amount of time. I actually preferred the CRC to Dicom. I thought it was a better fluid and it had a higher temperature on it. But I got this new stuff because I couldn't find anything else. It's made by Seymour. Don't buy it. It's absolute trash. I mean, it's trash. First of all, it's glossy. Layout dye is not supposed to be glossy. It's supposed to be flat. This has buggered me, and it's coming out now, I guess. Anyway, I got that one spray. There's 4 Hornets here, and then there's 1 Tradition Junior. You guys know what that means. And then there is a Mosquito and a Revelation. Every single blade that I just showed you is heat treated. Same for these Nitro V. So there are only 7, and I was almost out of Nitro V to begin with. All I have for Nitro V left is those 2 and this one. Now this is 3/32 stock, and I have a small piece of this sitting on the bench over there. And I did not cut it because I just didn't know what I was going to do with it. I got some AEBL. And then I've got, this is Hornet stock, Hornet Mustang Falcon stock. And then this is Tribute Hawk, Tradition stock. And then I've got a bunch of Adventure stock. This was a screw up on my part. So now I've got 2 pieces of this, 2-inch wide, but it's 5/32 and not 3/16. Those pieces were like 60 bucks a piece. I was supposed to order 3/16, but it was late when I ordered all that. And I ordered walkabout size and huntsman size. Huntsman and First Strikes takes the same piece. But I ordered it in 5/32. And I'm not going to make 5/32 Huntsman. So I might make 5/32 First Strikes. And maybe even 5/32 Walkabout. Maybe I'll do something else. But I got 2 billets of each. I'm not going to replace them with more of those because they're not what I need. And that's not how I do things. But I got 4 pieces of steel there that's got to be used up and paid for. So a couple $100 anyway. But I have just been trying to prepare myself to keep rolling softly as I'm setting up. And now that I have those blades there, I feel a whole lot better about tearing down tomorrow. Tomorrow morning I will come in here and I will completely clean everything because the shop's a mess. I haven't cleaned anything in a couple weeks because I've just been in a blind sprint. I had one last order to finish up this week, and it was a simple order. 3 ADC RV2 mats for the same person. So that is all for orders. I will not be taking any more orders, or at least I will not be fulfilling any more orders yet. It's going to be a couple weeks because I've got to get moved. I've got so much moving to do. Still haven't found a house. It's coming down to the wire though, and there are things out there, you know, it's really frustrating. Because everything is so absolutely, massively, ridiculously expensive. $2,000 a month rent. But that's not the bad part. The bad part is we have all these rental companies around here that are running these rentals. Whether they own them or not, they're the ones that are doing the actual work. So you got $2,000 a month for rent. And then you've got $60 per adult applying. Application fees. It's going to cost us $120 just to see if you guys will allow us to move in. We've already done this a couple of times. And then $11.99 a month fee for utility management, whatever the fuck that is. Excuse my language. And then $40 a month, $39 or $49.99 for some family care package thing. It's not optional. And then a $200 move-in fee plus the deposit, which I thought was a move-in fee. In my life, it's always been a move-in fee. That's what a damn deposit is. And then $30 utility setup fee for moving in, and then the same fee for moving out. So you're going to charge me the fee to get moved in, utility-wise. Then you're going to charge me again when I move out, but then you're going to also charge the same people that move in, again, that same utility fee. It just doesn't, none of it's making any sense to me. There's so many little fees that they add on to several $100s worth of shit that one just does not need. I don't see that it's any more than a scam, in my opinion. It's pretty frustrating, and there's a whole bunch of it. Finding anything for rent under $2,000 a month is a challenge already. To fit us is another challenge of its own. So, I don't know. But, work's over with. I'm done in the shop. I'm done for the year in the shop, probably, until I get to the other shop. I've got all those blades, and I'm not going to do slots or spots for anyone to tell me. I'm just going to make them. I'm just going to do them and drop them. I'll probably do a whole bunch at once as I go, because considering all that needs to be done now is finish grind and handle them. I don't know. I feel pretty good about that. I feel pretty good about what I've been able to get done. I started on this last week. I started cutting everything out. When I got it all cut out, I was like, there's no way in hell I'm going to get all this done before it's time to go. But I did. I did. I pushed through it. I'm pretty happy. So, whatever. It all is what it is, and there's nothing I can do about it. It'll be what it'll be, and I know we're going to be better off. However, we do it. And whatever we do, it is what it is. But I really could not do it without the support of my friends and my followers, my supporters, all of you, every single one of you. You're all my friends, and I really appreciate all of your support and your help and your encouragement through all this. It's helped me tremendously. I hope that I am able to keep everything alive as well as it is seeming to be doing right now. I couldn't ask for anything better as far as where I am as a business. We're actually doing really well. Really well. It is sad to see a big old wrench thrown into the equation at a very opportune time for the thrower, but that's all right. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. So I will let you guys know how it all goes this coming week, starting tomorrow. All my shelves are coming off the walls. Machines are getting unbolted. Benches are getting unbolted from the floor. I'm going to take out all of my 240 wiring that I put in, and we're going to get the hell out of Dodge. Start over. So stick with me, and I will see you next week for sure. Maybe I'll give you an update this week as we go along. There will not be anything else dropping. I would just about say that there might not be anything else dropping, maybe for the rest of the year. I just don't know. If I can get over there and get plugged in and get some of these blades done, that's what I'm hoping. But I've got a whole entire 13 years of living to move in just a couple of weeks. So it's not looking like that's going to happen. Anyway, we shall find out. thanks for watching, guys. Have a good